Good morning, students. Welcome back. We are starting with your computer subject, lesson number 2. Very new topic, not at all learnt yet. Means in lower classes also you have not learnt this chapter. Learn to use MS Access 2007. See, we have to go through with this chapter very thoroughly because the same chapter is there in your 10th as well with a higher extension. Okay. So, we are having a habit that before starting a chapter, we used to think why we are learning this chapter. Yes? So, why we are learning MS Access in previous or the older time, people used to maintain records in register. Maintaining a record in a register is a good thing, but to search a record of 5 years ago or later 10 years ago, so it is very much difficult task to search that record and register which is written by manual or the hand. So it is very much difficult. Means what was happening? Previously people were finding उन्हें बहुत तकलीफ हो रही थी कि what is this? We have to go through with so many register to take out one record, and it is taking ample amount of time. So what they did, they discussed this problem, and then by our IT company came into an existence. They developed our MS Access. Nowadays we are having lots of softwares for database. We are having Oracle's, MS Excel, MySQL. Lots of database softwares are there. We are going to learn very basic, that is MS Access. So what it used to do, we have to write, suppose take an example. I am giving a scenario where a person has visited my shop 5 years ago and purchased some sort of thing which was equal to 5,000 or something like that. But that date I am knowing. So I want to search the details of that person. So what I'll do, here I am having one sort of query where I can type, search होता ना search, वैसा कुछ है हमारे पास, हम देखेंगे, इतना excited नहीं होते हैं, फिलहाल we are taking की search. So when we will search, so that time it will give me a proper result in a fraction of time. So for timing, just you take this way only, then we'll understand what is this complete chapter. So topics which we are going to see in this video are define database along with its use, objects of database, steps to open MS Access database. To open MS Access database, ways of creating database in Access, creating tables using different views, describe table structure, define primary key, switching from one view to other view, and manipulating data. So our very first topic says what is database and its use. So before jumping towards the database, let us see what is data. So data is nothing but simple my raw, I can say it is like a raw facts of figure which is simply nothing but my data. So when I am collecting several data to form some sort of information, that time it becomes a useful information through which I am getting some sort of information. So collection of information is nothing but your database. So later we are going to change definitions even. A collection of related tables with data is called a database. The data remains in an organized order in a database. Example, class register. See, in your class register, people have noticed that your class teacher maintains a register with the name of yours, okay, roll number here plays an important role, or it might be having a possibility that a child is means or two child of my class is having same name. Example, Sameer, two names are there but their roll numbers must be different. So why I am explaining here roll numbers importance, because later I will be using this concept. Clear? So for time being, you just keep in mind key roll number is a column which is giving me some sort of unique value for each and every person. Clear? So database is nothing but my collection of tables. When we'll be moving towards table, so table is nothing but row and column. You people are knowing. But here in terms of row and column, we are going to change the names of both. So why database? Take an example. You people have gone to the shopkeeper to find some sort of like how many in a day. 5 years ago, on that day, that person has come to your shop to buy something. So can't you feel it is like impossible to search that much previous data? So when we people are maintaining database, at that time I can straight away write the name of that customer along with the date. I will get all the details of that person. So that is nothing but my role of database. So this is the major role. So advantages, very first point, it is telling me easy retrieval of data. Just I will be writing my simple, I give an example. Shopkeeper, I will write the name of the person. I will write date of which data I want. Straight away I will press enter. I'll get the information whatever is there. Reduction of data redundancy. Here my data becomes very much sorted and I will not be like in a jungle form. Can not get key. I have to search so many records. It is not like that. Clear? So it is redundance of data redundancy. Reduction of data inconsistency. Here incomplete data doesn't get entered. So inconsistent data you will not find anywhere. Easy sharing of data. Take an example. In a school, multiple teachers are there, multiple students are there. But it is a possibility that a single teacher is teaching to many classes. Means teacher is a resource which is shared among many students. So just like that, in our database, we are sharing a table with multiple database even I can share. Clear? Now, easy manipulation of data. Easy manipulation of data means I can change the data. I can add more number of records. I can add numbers of fields. I can add or change the data which I have mentioned previously. I can change. High data security means the user which is not be given access to my system are not allowed to enter to my system until and unless he or she doesn't have my login ID and password. So before proceeding to the next topic, I would like to make you clear that relational database was the previous one, but we are still going to see it is based upon relation only, parent and child relation. So relational database is the collection of organized as a set of formally described table, and it was developed by E.F. Code at IBM in 1970. C class, here table is going to play an important role. You people must be aware ki which type of database you people are making and what type of table it will be requiring to make me a data. So next concept comes over here, the objects of my database. So my database is having basically 4 objects. Table, in that I will have my row and column. Here row means record, column means field. Clear? No confusion. So I will, rather than saying a table is a collection of row and column, I'll say a table is a collection of record and field. Here why I am taking table as a table? Because table is giving me some sort of relation amongst different tables. Clear? So this, here we are going to make relationships, but it is other part. So we will not focus on that now. Next object is my query. A query is used to extract information from a database. Example I have given you, that shopkeeper means I will write a date and the customer name. As soon as I'll fire my query, I'll get the result. Then form. Form resembles a fill-in blank sheet that you completely fill by hand. You people have filled online forms. Those are nothing but the normal form which is attached at the back end to the database. Clear? Reports are just like form. It is just giving you the printed format of your table or the form. Means proof that the data I have not taken. It is system generated. Because it would be having dates and all. Clear, students? Still, if you people have doubt, you can straight away ask me. Now, next topic says how to open MS Access 2007. See, basic thing was there, but still I have mentioned. You people must have forgotten. It is a part of MS Office only. So, step number 1, click on Start button. Step number 2, click on All Programs. Step number 3, click on Microsoft Office. Step number 4, click on Microsoft Office Access 2007. So, I will be starting my MS Access now. So, after starting MS Access, I will create my database first. Clear, students? In that, I am having ways through which I can create my database. So, before creating your database, you must be aware that in my database, how many tables would be there, how many user would be there for the database tables. Why I am saying, take an example of a school. So, school is having different I can say apartments like library, lab, classes. So, these are connected. Means tables are connected to each other. Clear? That is the purpose of database. So, I will be starting now with the database. So, class, this is my MS Access screen. Please focus on my mouse pointer. Clear? So, here I am having one method to create a database is from the blank database. Means everything I will be preparing, nothing is ready-made. And the next is local templates. Templates words indicate ready-made. Means these are my ready-made templates or the database which is designed by MS Office Access people. I can use, edit and save it. But I will not be going over this part because we are making our own complete. So, two ways of creating your database. One is using local templates. Second is using your blank database. So, we are going making the step with the help of blank database. See, it has come over here. Database 1.accdb. .accdb is my extension and my database is getting saved over the C drive to the desired location. If you want to change it, you can click over here and you can change the location where you want to save it. So right now I am not changing my place. I am clicking on create. See, right now it is directly made my table. See my mouse pointer over here. Table 1. Table 1. Default name of your table is always table 1. Default name of your database is always database 1. You can change it. Clear, class? Now, what are tables? I have already said table is nothing but a row and column. So now see here, class. This is my data sheet view. See, just like we were having ways to create a database, the same manner we are having views for my table. Clear, class? Means I can change the view of my table. Right now, here I am not getting any places that I can enter my suppose like I want to enter name. So in name only character should come. Likewise, I am having some sort of data types over here which will specify me to enter the desired value in my column. Clear, students? So here I am not getting that. So what I will have to do, I will have to change the view of my table. By default, as soon as you people are creating database, one table is getting created automatically. So see, right now I am having only two views, but my table have 4 views. As soon as we will proceed, I will show you 4 views. But the major used views are only these 2. So we are currently in data sheet view. I am moving towards design view. It is asking me to save. I'll click on OK. So see, it has changed. It is telling me ID, your field name, your column name. Column name में data type. Description is completely optional, students. It is not required. Clear? You can leave it. See here, you are able to see one sort of lock. That is nothing but my primary key. If I will click over here, it will go, and I will click over here, so it will come. The importance of primary key is that it will help you to recognize your value or the record on the basis of uniqueness. Clear? Primary value does not accept any repetition of value in the column or the blank space. It will not allow you the null space. Null space is nothing but my blank. So it will not allow me. This is a important point regarding my primary key. So you should be very much clear when you people are defining some column as a primary key. You must be aware that there should not be any sort of repetition in the value, or there should not be any null value. Clear, students? So here in my data types, I am having several data types. Text means simple characters. Memo means character, number, both. But here you will have like suppose address. Address has numbers of lines in, right? 2-3 lines. So it can use for address. Number basically 0 to 9 number. Date and time, date plus time we can enter. Currency means like currency. Auto number means directly it will put value from 1 to infinity till wherever your record should be. You don't have to enter the value. Yes no means checkbox. Yes no, दोनों में से एक भी value चलेगा. OLE means object, some sort of object or the file you can upload. Hyperlink, like I can email address. I can straight away write email address. Rest two are not important, so we will not discuss. Clear? When you are selecting number in place of ID, so you will, when you will, after selecting number, if you will enter the value as ABC, it will give you straight away error that data type of my ID is number, so you can't enter character in it. Clear? But if it is text, so you can enter both number and character both. Clear, students? So I feel like we should stop here. We'll continue in our next part. Clear? I will again make a table in our next video also. So thank you, students. Till now you will revise the chapter and can ask the questions.